Well, this weekend you can see short films from around the world right here in Abilene. The Paramount Theater's 24 FPS Film Festival taking place at the Paramount. Here to tell us more is Joe Biles. Joe, how are you today?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for joining me today. So tell me a little bit about the film festival. I know we were talking about tons of submissions for this. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. This is our 24th annual 24 FPS International Short Film Festival. And this year we had 4,300 unique submissions from all over the world. Our festival director, Barry Smoot, had to cull through those, ultimately settling on 30 for our overall program representing 13 different countries. Those are going to be screened tomorrow night, Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and then Saturday at 7 p.m. Friday night program is at 7 p.m. as well, in 10 films at a time, 3-hour programs on each of those time slots.
So what exactly is kind of the mission of this film festival? Independent filmmakers, students, can you tell me a little more about that?
Sure. It represents both of those groups. So we have groups that are actually submitting from film school. There's a unique award that is for student filmmakers, and then independent filmmakers that are well established in their career. And really, I think we just try to showcase art from around the world through the beauty of film.
That's definitely such an incredible thing. And these films are all so unique, right? Different genres, or was there a theme to this year's festival?
So there is a loose theme to each of the 10 film programs. So if you go to one of those 3-hour time slots, I recommend going to all 3. You're going to see something different each time, and there is something for everybody within each of those programs. So we have live action, we have animation, we have documentary, we have some very traditional narratives, we have some very non-traditional, non-linear kind of stories. So something in there for everybody. And each of those 3-hour programs, you can go to one of them for $10, or you can go to all 3 with a festival pass for $20.
And that festival pass gets you in for all of them, correct?
Correct. So Friday at 7, Saturday at 2, and at 7. So if you were one of the pessimists that thought there would be a Game 6 and Game 7, you don't have to go to Arlington anymore. You can stay here in Abilene and have a great time for only $20.
Definitely staying local for that. And these films, would you say that this is a family-friendly event or more geared towards the adults?
Well, there is definitely, as I said, something for everybody. There is some both traditional animation and computer animation in this. Now, in each program, there are films that contain some mature content and themes, and occasionally some immature humor. So parental discretion is advised, and we are always happy to sell an additional ticket so that you can go with your teenager, and it can be a family affair.
A very exciting time. Joe, I have to ask you, what are you most looking forward to for this year's film festival?
Well, I would say of all the films, my favorite is this little movie from Italy called Blessed Are the Pure in Heart, which I think is a great example of what short filmmakers have to do, establishing a lot of story in a very short amount of time, and actors saying a lot with their non-verbal communication. So I'll leave it to everybody else to see what they think, but that's a personal favorite of mine.
Some incredible films that are going to be showcased this weekend, and they're going to be different every day too, right?
Right. Different program for each 3-hour block, and those tickets are available at www.24fpsfest.com.
And for people that don't know a little bit about cameras, what does the FPS mean?
Oh, sure, frames per second. Yes, so traditionally TV, video, 30 frames per second, film was 24 frames per second.
Well, it sounds like so much fun. Joe, thank you for joining me today.